All right, so let me see you hit a few here, and let's see what's going on. What club is that you're hitting?
8 iron.
Okay.
Shot, right?
Okay. Well, I think why you're having the biggest issue is actually ball position right now. I'd like to see you set up again. So currently, don't hit the ball. So currently, right now, this is where you're set up with your 8 iron. You're about, I'd say, 10% inside of center, which is more of a setup for like a 6 iron, a 6 or a 5 iron. So in other words, your ball position is a little too far forward right now for this club. I'd like to see it more about on that line. That's more 8 iron ball position, kind of more just behind middle. So let's move that ball back a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this like this, and this gives you an idea of where a little quick. That's
Went
okay.
straight though.
It did. Just got a little quick. Better.
Went straight.
Yeah. No, it was much better. The thing is your ball position was just so far forward, so you're already getting to this position where what should be impact, where you would hit the ball square, and you're actually impacting it here. So you're actually
Like
getting
up face is more forward.
your club base is starting to make the turnover almost. So you're impacting it almost a little too late, and that's what's resulting in that left shot. I think you're just not giving it enough time,
Is that good?
or too much time, I should say.
Is that good?
Yes, much better. Very good. And a good point of reference for that, honestly, is always think of, or at least I always think of my 7 iron as kind of the middle of my stance. I always reference it that way, and then I kind of work about a golf ball back or forward, depending on which club I'm going to be using. So if I'm going to go 8 iron, I'm thinking, okay, my 7 iron center. If I'm in the center here, I'm going to go ahead and go, okay, 8 iron, so I want to be about there, which isn't a big difference. But I literally went from here to here. So I just think I want my club to be just inside of my right zipper here. So that's kind of how I know. And then I know 9 iron is going to be another ball back, and so on and so forth. When you get down to the wedges, it's kind of complicated. I mean, I think it can be more like a half a ball. I mean, you don't have to be moving it a ball for every club. Typically, that's what they say. You know, we got a driver almost, I'd say maybe 10% inside your left foot, and
Could
then
I
it
show
just
you
goes
my
back.
driver position?
Sure.
Because like my drives and everything were
Yeah.
going left.
Yeah, that'd be great. Sure. Get one up for you here.
I'm just gonna move this so I show you what I'm doing. That's where I'd normally set up.
Okay. Take a look. I'd like it maybe just a little bit further inside. So a little bit further this way. Yes.
So I need to move my feet that way.
Yes. I want to, yeah, there you go. I want you to get a chance to impact the ball just a little bit sooner. Good.
That was much better too.
What'd that feel like to you?
Well, it felt good and it definitely went straight.
Okay.
Versus I say yesterday, like everything was going left. So
Okay, good.
So how's that?
A little more inside, just a hair. There you go. Perfect. little jumpy. And the only other thing I would say too is that I can see is you tend to once in a while you tend to kind of come up with it a little bit. So what I want you to work on, number one, is this alignment. You know, getting the ball position correctly is very important. Then I also want you to work on really keeping your head down through impact, and just try and hold it down a little longer than what you normally feel.
What was that?
That's good. Better.
Did I keep it down longer?
You did good. Okay, now what I want you to do is just go ahead and set up. Go ahead and set up
To where?
to the bag. I want you to, we don't need a ball. Yeah, go ahead and set up to the bag like you're gonna hit the bag. And what I want you to do is take it up to the top, and I want you to swing, not full, but I want you to slowly go into impact, and I want you to act like you're hitting the bag. That's what I want you to feel. I want you to feel that position of head down and down driving into the ball. And that's a great thing to practice. We have an impact bag. We have to get you an impact bag. It's a great thing to do. Down into it, yes. That's what you want to feel. You want to feel like you're using all your leverage and resistance to try and get as much out of that golf ball as you possibly can. So do you feel that? Like how that feels just down into the impact there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's try one more. Too low.
That setup okay?
Good. How'd that feel? A little slappy?
I was trying to keep my head down, so I don't know if I accomplished that.
Okay.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. No, you did. And I think, like I said, that's the most important thing I think for you right now is I mean, they're two simple things to work on. You know, I usually only like to give you one thing, but keeping your head down is pretty simple, and ball position isn't really a swing thought. You know, that's more of a setup thing. So as long as you can set up well. Good hit, just a little low. Take one more look from here. Okay. There's one more little thing I'd like to help you with. And it's another setup thing, simple setup thing. Go ahead and set up. And I want you to just feel a little bit more spine tilt. I want you to feel a little bit more of this, so you can stay behind the ball longer. And you don't want to feel like you're staying back on it. I just want you to feel like when you set up, especially with a driver, we're supposed to hit up on a driver, you know, versus all the other clubs, you're more so hitting down. You know, 3-wood, 5-wood, you're hitting up on it a little bit still, but your driver, we're trying to get up on the ball, versus irons, you're trying to hit down on the ball. So we want to feel like we're behind it, but we don't want to fall back on it either. But
Is that
the
what
idea,
I did on the
a
last
little
one?
bit, yeah, you got a little bit of not releasing through, and the idea is when you set up, you want to just get a little bit of spine tilt, so that way it's easier to swing up on the ball, but you still want to get through the shot and get, you know, into your full finished position.
Was that good?
Yes. Good. Good swing. Did that feel okay?
That one felt a little bit more solid.
Okay. We'll do one more here and see if we can see anything else. There you go. go. That was the one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one there. Okay, so what we talked about there is just basically, you know, getting your ball position correct using, you know, your 8-iron mostly to, you know, kind of go as a reference. I'm sorry, 7-iron. Middle of your stance, you know, ball back for each club, ball forward for each club, and just kind of play with it a little bit, because you want to, obviously when you impact the ball, you're trying to get that real crisp, solid, you know, contact. You want that good compression on the ball. So when you feel like you're slapping it a little bit, like you feel like you're hitting it late, think about that as one of the possibilities is ball
It's too
position.
far forward.
Exactly, yeah, because that's a problem I have myself. I get it a little too far forward, and I end up hitting the ball late. It's almost like I'm catching it after impact in a way. So
Yeah.
I'm slapping at it